Hi there, everyone. I hope you guys can see me and you can hear me well. It will take a few moments before we start. So now please just get comfortable in the webinar room and let me know on the chat bot if you can hear me and you can see me well, all right? Okay, here we are. That's okay. Cool, perfect. Perfect, great. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today for our webinar. My name is Oscar, and I'm very happy to welcome you all today. During this webinar, we'll be discussing a really hot topic recently. It's live video and webinars and how to use them for your business. And yeah, exactly, we've all heard that already, but how do we start? Actually, what should we know and where should we go with that knowledge? These are all questions that will be answered by our special guest today, Owen Video. Owen is a video marketing, online video and live video superstar. He's a really expert, and he will tell you exactly how you can leverage live videos and webinars for your business. Owen and his team are teaching. They teach businesses how to do that, and you can sign up for many of their great courses online right now. But before we start, and I will leave you with Owen, I'd like to tell you briefly what we have prepared for you today. So first, we're going to have like 30 minutes presentations. Owen will host the presentation for us. And after that, we'll have a live Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please save them till the end of the session. And for now, just enjoy the webinar. However, if you have any questions about ClickMeeting, use the chat. I'll be happy to help you as much as I can. So we are almost ready to start, but before we do that, just please let us know where are you guys from, okay? Use the chat bot to let me know where are you connected from. We are from Poland, from Gdańsk, and we'd be happy to know where you're from. We have people from Germany, Barbados, Slovakia. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. So yeah, it's like the whole world here today, people from all continents. And I'm really happy you've joined us today. You'll find some time to join to listen to our presentation. Now I'm going to leave you with Owen. Owen, the floor is yours, and see you guys in like 30 minutes for our Q&A session. Enjoy.
Oscar, I just wanted to say thank you so much. Air five to you for that great introduction.
High five. Take care.
Hello to all my friends out there watching in the chat group. I can see Gord Eisman is logging in. Gord and I go way back. I've watched him build his channel, and I'm watching him build his business. He's been a part of my groups before, so we're glad to have you out there, Gord. And I see Andre Mateo, Nam Kelly, and a few more. It's kind of hard to read the names. I see Jerry Dak is out there. Jane Lloyd is logging in. Man, Slovakia. We've got Humberto from Brazil is logging in. I'm so glad we have an international audience today, and I'm so glad that you were able to join us today. Before we get started, I want to know, what do you do? What is your profession? What is your business? What is the reason that you're here today? Let me know in the comments area so that I can get to know you a little bit better, and maybe even use your profession as an example in what we're going to talk about today. We're going to go into how to leverage live video and live video webinars for your business. And I've been using live video since before live video was even made available to the masses. As a young kid, my dad came home. It was 1989. Christmas time, wrapped underneath the tree, right? My dad had saved every penny to get us a video camera. And it was one of these big shoulder mount, video cameras. You had to put a whole VHS cassette tape in the thing. And he also brought home a Nintendo, right? A video game system. And Nintendos were brand new at this time. And let me tell you, I played the Nintendo for about 15 minutes, but I played with the camera for about 15 years. I was always seen with the camera in my hand. In fact, when I was a kid, my dream was to have a broadcast studio from the comfort of my own home. And folks, that's exactly the life and the career that I've built for myself today. I'm broadcasting from my home studio. This is actually a studio that I've built. This wall right here is removable. This is a set behind me. I've got a blue screen. You can kind of see some of that stuff. And what I do is I help companies and brands leverage the power of video to get customers and to grow the business. That's what I do. Now, video has a ton of other uses as well. You can use it to do content. You can use video to engage your customer base. You can use a video to train your employees, live video to train your employees. There's lots of different uses, and we can explore some of those things. But my primary, can you guys see what's on the screen right now? Can you guys see? I want to make sure that everybody can see the picture, this beautiful picture of me, right? That's that graces your screens right now. I'm Owen Video, and I teach business owners how to get customers with online video. I created and pioneered what's called the video sales funnel. And maybe you guys have never heard of me. Maybe you've never heard of the sales funnel, but I guarantee you have bought products from a video sales funnel. You have subscribed to a channel because of a video sales funnel. You have become a lead. You have given your name and email to someone's video sales funnel. And when you know the video sales funnel, when you know how to leverage video for your business, you will experience an automated marketing system that puts a nonstop flow of leads directly in your inbox every single day. And that's what I do. You can learn more about me at Owen.video. So today I want to talk about how you can leverage the power of video and live video for your company. And make no mistake, live video is a massive trend right now. In fact, I believe live streaming is the next wave, and I believe that the statistics will validate that. So let's take a look at some statistics you may not be aware of. First, on Facebook, users are spending 3 times more watching live videos and 10 times more leaving comments on live videos. Okay, so think about what that means. If the average watch time of a video on Facebook is, let's say, 2 minutes, then the average watch time of your live video will be 6 minutes on average. Now, what would you rather have? Would you rather have your customers watching you for 2 minutes a day or 6 minutes a day? Let me know in the comment section, right? 2 or 6, okay? Because in internet time, 6 minutes is a lifetime. Imagine what 6 minutes actually feels like. Take just a little bit of a stroll with me. I'm going to pretend that I'm on Facebook right now, okay? I'm just going to pretend that I'm watching a video. Okay, ready? Starting now. Didn't that seem like a long time? Didn't it seem like, oh my gosh, how long is this? I get it, Owen, I get it. How long is this going to go on? How many of you guys were like, I get it, Owen? Did it seem like a long time? That was only 10 seconds. That was only 10 seconds of your time. So 6 minutes where you can engage your customer, tell them about your products, tell them about your services, and ask them to become a customer. Live video is very powerful, and 10 times more comments. Incredible engagement. Engagement, by the way, in case you didn't know, this is how you get found on Facebook. Okay, check this. 50% of marketing professionals said they have seen the best return on investment from live video than any other social media platform. Ka-ching. In fact, we need a sound effect for that. I'm gonna see if I can find us a sound effect today. But think about what that means. The best ROI. How many of you have tried SEO? How many of you have tried, email marketing? How many of you have tried Facebook ads and it hasn't resulted? Maybe you made a sale here, sale there, but you haven't experienced that boom. You haven't experienced that liftoff, right? That's because you're not getting a return on your investment. With live video, you can go live today, present a sales presentation, and actually get sales today. You can actually generate leads today. In fact, let me know. I want to hear from you in the comment section. What's your number one goal for live video? So let's fast forward to 1 year from now, and I say, hey, how has live video been for you? And you go, it's fantastic. Live video has done X for us. What is that big thing you want live video to do? Is it leads? Is it sales? Is it something entirely different? Is it awareness? I'd love to hear from you. Okay, and then check this out. I think that this is the most important, because keep in mind here, folks, I'm streaming right now live on my plugged-in internet, but I also have a cellular internet. And in the time it takes me to even finish this sentence, I can be going live on Facebook, right? I'm just going to go start live video. And I'm literally live on Facebook right now. I'm live. Hey, guys, I'm on Facebook. I'm doing a webinar with the good people over at ClickMeeting. It's a phenomenal webinar. I'm streaming, and I wanted to show them how quickly I could get on to a live stream with Facebook. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. In just 5 seconds, I'm able to upload a message to Facebook. You saw how fast that was. And if you want to go watch that video and follow me, just search for Owen Video on Facebook and you'll find me. Video, live streaming video is so easy to get up. Imagine your computer systems go down and you need to alert your whole customer base. Well, you can easily go live and say, hey guys, our computer system's down. We're aware of it. We're getting it back up, and boom, email it to your entire customer base. It is so fast and it's so easy. In fact, it's so easy to get up live streaming that video streaming accounted for 75% of all internet traffic in 2017 and is expected to jump to 82% by 2020. So here's what that means. Take all the people on the internet, Let's say it's 1,000 people. 1,000 people are on the internet. Well, in an average day, 750 of those people are engaging. That's actually a bad analysis. Now it's actually more than that. Now that I think about it, let's say that there's only 1,000 websites on the internet. Let's say there's only 1,000 websites on the internet. 750 of those would be live streaming websites. That's how much live streaming content your customers are consuming, and it's going to be even more. And if you are not there, if you are not on YouTube Live, if you are not on Facebook Live, if you are not using Periscope, Twitter Live, or some form of live video, you are going to be left out. You will experience depression-like economies in your business. You will see new, younger entrepreneurs who don't know anything except for how to do live video, and they will be soaring past you. And it won't matter that you've been in business for 25 years. It won't matter that you have the oldest church in your town. If you are not engaging your audience with live video, you will be left out. You will be like the plumber who came to my house yesterday, and he said to me, oh, I'm not on the internet. And I look at this guy, great guy, offered us a phenomenal service. I look at this guy, and he's wearing, dirty clothes, old clothes. His work truck is beat up and ragged. And I thought, here's a guy on his way out. He's not on the internet. Wow. Well, you're obviously much smarter than that. You're on a webinar right now to learn how to stay relevant and stay ahead of the game in 2019. And live streaming is the way to do it. I don't want you to say to me next year, well, I'm not on live streaming. I'm doing things the old way in your beat up work truck, your ragged clothes, and your business that's generating pennies when it could be generating thousands. How many of you want to generate thousands more dollars next year? Let me know in the comment section. Live streaming is going to get you there, and I'm going to show you the easiest way to start live streaming for your business, and I'm going to show you right now. Who's ready for that? If you're ready for that, say yeah in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Let me hear yeah in the comment section. I'm actually going to try and see if I can engage you guys in the chat. Am I able to put comments? Yeah, I see a lot of yayas coming through. Umberto is saying yeah. Rodula is saying yeah. Andre, Mateo. I'm having a hard time seeing. It's like small writing. I'm gonna lift my thing here. Who do we got out there? So many of you. Erica is out there. Great. Scott Donald is out there. Phenomenal. Okay, guys, so let's move on. I'm going to show you the easiest way to start live streaming on Facebook to get going. Now, all of you have mobile devices. Okay, but let's say you're at your desktop most of the time. So if you've got a mobile device, you can live stream with it at any time. I've just demonstrated how to do that. But what if you're sitting at a desk? What if you're like me? I'm in an office a lot of my day, and I want to be in a place where I can go live right from my desktop. And here's how you do it. Live streaming is easy. You need these 3 pieces of equipment. That's it. Okay. You need a Logitech. You need a Logitech webcam. In fact, what I'm doing here is I'm going and I'm getting links to all of these things, and I'm going to put them in the comment section. You need a Logitech webcam. The webcam that you're looking at your screen right now is an HD webcam. Oscar, how do I type comments? How do I type a comment into? So Danny Merta is saying, good picture. What webcam is he using? I'm using the webcam that actually, excuse me. No, I'm using a 4K Sony cam. But that's because I'm in my studio today. When I'm recording videos on my desktop, I'm using this webcam right here. In fact, I have 2 of them. This is a Logitech HD webcam, and it's available on Amazon for $52. I think in some places you can get it for $49. This is a very affordable webcam, and it is cream of the crop. This is a phenomenal webcam. It plugs right into your Mac or a PC, gives you an HD signal, and a built-in microphone. How do you like that? Now, I'm going to show you a better microphone, but this webcam has a built-in microphone. So whether you're a Mac or a PC, this is the webcam you're going to want to get. It plugs right into your camera, and get this, the next time you go live, your computer will automatically sense this camera, period. Okay? The next thing I want to show you, and again, I'm just looking to see if I can use there. I've got a chat going right here. I want to send you guys. So I'm putting links to these products so you guys can go check these out. The second thing that you need is an ATR 2100 microphone. This is the exact microphone that I'm using right now. This is an $80 microphone, and this is going to increase the sound quality tremendously in your business. In fact, let's see if I can play around with the audio just a little bit. And give you guys a sense of what it's going to sound like. At least the computer is telling me that I'm using my default microphone. So I'm using the microphone that's built into my Mac. And what you guys should be hearing is like a hollow, distant sound. How many of you guys are hearing like a hollow and distant sound? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back now to my professional mic. Smooth baritone. Oh, yeah, right? That just sounds so much better. Am I right? How many of you guys think Mic 2 sounds better and more professional? Look, here's a general rule about live video and all video. People will watch a bad video with good audio. People will not watch an excellent video with bad audio. All right. People will watch a bad video if the audio is good, but people will not watch a great video if the audio is bad. Imagine pressing a video. You're scrolling through the web and you see a video on how to build shelves or how to organize your home or how to generate leads on the internet, and you press it and it's like, right? That's going to last about 5 seconds. In fact, I just saw we lost 15 people right now. I mean, come back to me. No, I'm kidding. Nobody logged off. I'm just kidding. But you saw how bad that was. Can you imagine you're in the bank and you're watching this video and it's just like, oh my gosh, you're going to click right off of it immediately. You need to have a smooth, buttery sound. This particular microphone plugs right into a Mac or a PC with a USB connector, and it automatically starts pulling. You don't have to set up your settings. Right? This is how it used to work on the internet. You have to buy a thing and then set it all up, and a lot of stuff works that way still. But most of this consumer electronic stuff is going to plug in, and it's plug and play. You just plug it and you start using it in. So start getting these. If you don't have a good setup right now, use these sets. Now, the big thing I want to set your eyes on here is this newer camera ring light kit. What is a camera except for a device that captures light? And if there is no light, okay, you're going to lose out on the value of the camera. I can't tell you how many times people say, oh, and I bought your Logitech camera, but it doesn't look as crisp and clear as yours. And I said, did you buy the ring light? No, I wanted to save a couple bucks. Well, that's what a couple bucks looks like. Can you, in fact, I've got my team here. They're filming me from the back end. Can you turn the light off right here, just the switch underneath? And get ready, because you're going to have to turn it back on again. It's underneath the light. Watch what happens when I turn off my ring light. Hello. And I've got all these lights back here still, right? I've got 2 other lights illuminating me, right? So go ahead and turn it back on. Boom. And look at that difference. Nice, even light on me. The camera goes crisper. Okay, so these 3 things together, this is your video power pack. The camera's $50. The microphone's $80. The light is $90. Let's just say 100, 180. So for $230, you're done. I have 2 of these webcams. I have 2 of these mics, and I have 1 of these ring lights. I've had my mics for 3-4 years. I've had the cameras for the same amount of time. Look, I could easily, guys, I'm rolling in dough. I don't want, is that rude to say? I've got the money, right? Here's the thing. I can afford chicken nuggets forever, right? I've got the money to buy a high-end HD webcam. I don't, because the Logitech webcam is phenomenal. Okay, so these are the 3 items that you are going to want to get right now. So that's step 1. Okay, step 1 is going to be grabbing the gear that you need so that you never have to need gear again, right? These 3 items are all that you need. I'm going to kind of go to the comments here. I say, ¿Cómo hago para poder escuchar en español? ¿Es posible? Sí, I think you're asking me if we teach in Espanol. We do have Spanish-speaking people in our organization that can help you. And it looks like the links have been posted there. That's a link from Owen. That's a link from Owen. I'm just looking out. Yeah, it says like, sounds like you're in a tin can, right? Who was saying that? Is Jane Lloyd is saying, sounds like you're in a tin can, right? It sounds different. So having that buttery smooth mic is much better, as Humberto is telling us. Sound is so good, says Andre Mateo. I love it. True. Yes, people do drop off in bad audio. You got it. You absolutely got it. Okay, so, oh, I see it. Sounds so good. Now I'm in the comment section. What up? I'm going to put what up, y'all, in the comment section. All right, so now I think I've finally joined you in the comment section. Okay, so let's move forward. So now you got the gear. And it's like, now what do you do? Okay, and that brings us to the next step. Oops. How about the first step, right? Strategy 1 is go live on Facebook. Okay, you want to create a recurring weekly update, product demonstration, news bulletin, training, Q&A, or anything else. Okay, now in the beginning we talked about live video and webinars. For the sake of clarity, we're going to, live videos are webinars and webinars are live video. Agreed? So these things work hand in hand, and using software like ClickMeeting, you're able to host a webinar and stream that webinar on Facebook. Okay? Hugely phenomenal tool. What you need to know is that you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck going live every single week at the same day, at the same time, roughly, right? You're going to want to go live for 10 minutes to 60 minutes. And you're, oh my God, 60 minutes. Are you telling me that you can't talk for 60 minutes a week about your business? Are you telling me that you can't talk for 60 minutes a week, 30 minutes a week, plus Q&A, right? You're telling me you don't have 60 minutes to talk to your customers? I think that you do. I think what you're thinking in your mind is that you have to talk for a full 60 minutes, like give a well-defined keynote speech. That is not what live video is, okay? Our live videos have like a 5-point process. We do a show welcome, we do an introduction, and we do a variety. We have a whole structure that we use. It's a 5-point, 6-point structure, and that's just written out on a PowerPoint in front of us. In fact, if you would like to get our process, then what you can do is you can get my video marketing toolkit now. That's this toolkit right here. Now, I know it says the YouTube guide for business owners, but it really is the video marketing guide for business owners. And in this packet, I do have my video marketing toolkit. I go through my scripting. I go through my 5 or 6 points that you need to know for your business. So if you want to get that format, you can get it right here. If you follow the format, okay, you're going to be live for 10 to 60 minutes. Now, I love this 10-minute deal because if you go live for 10 minutes from your desktop, now you have video that would work well on YouTube as well, and you can take the recording and upload it to YouTube. And now you can easily send it out to your database through your newsletter, through your email marketing. So I'm not as concerned with how long you go live for. I love this idea. In fact, do I have your professions? Did any of you guys leave some professions? So Jerry is a financial and corporate business analyst. In fact, Jerry, you should go to my website, owen.video/financial pro. We have a great training there for financial pros. But Jerry is a financial and corporate business analyst. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know what half those words mean. Okay. Now, obviously, I do. I've worked with a few financial analysts before, but the average consumer is not aware, right, of this business and financial analyst. So here's what I would do if I were Jerry. I would immediately create a list of all my frequently asked questions. Okay. Or I would create a list of all the different products that I sell to people, investment packages, services, and these types of things. Yeah, I would do one or the other or both, right? The smartest guys in the room will do both. Smartest people in the room will do both. What you're going to, that becomes your list. And now you're going to go live. You're going to pick a day. Well, Wednesdays, 9 a.m. sounds great. Fridays at 2 p.m. sounds great. Oh, and what's the best time to go live? The best time to go live is when you're able to, right? That's literally true. Guys, there's billions of people on Facebook. And some folks are like, look, well, there's more people on. There's more people on at 9 a.m. than there are at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. 5. Yeah, you can get lost in those details. Or you could just go live every week and engage the people that are there, right? Whether it's 4 billion, whether it's 700 million versus 852 million, I don't think matters to you too much. You need 30, right? If you can come off of a live stream and get 30 views from qualified people, you are up ahead of the game than all of your competitors. All right. So Udo is saying, I'm a coach, mediator, seminar trainer, want to move my offline activity as well. Look, Udo, you got to stay in touch with me. This is all we do. So many local businesses and service providers are used to doing business in person, and they start to develop these online, resources, but they forget to combine everybody. So when you go and you meet someone in person, you should be leading them to your online resources. And when you meet somebody online, you should be trying to get them on a one-on-one call or in a face-to-face if possible, or on a virtual call. You want to be bridging that divide as quickly as you can. And that's exactly what live video is going to do. Live video creates this awesome amount of engagement. How many of you want more engagement from your audience? How many of you want to create a blog post and you want to get 5, 10, 15 comments on it? That's engagement. How many of you guys want to create a video and have 10 people share it without you asking them? How many of you want to do a video and get people answering questions and asking questions, right? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Let me see if I can go to Q&A mode. So I'm getting a question from Erica. Erica is saying, let me know how to engage our followers better. Okay. Strategy number 1, go live on Facebook at the same date, the same time every single week, right? Go live for 10 minutes to 60 minutes. Just make sure that each week it's about the same. Okay, because you're conditioning your audience. You want to be in a place where your audience knows this will be a 10-minute stream or this will be a 60-minute stream. So for example, folks, I go live on my Facebook channel. I'm going to bring up my Facebook channel right now. I go live on my Facebook channel every Wednesday at 9 a.m. for my podcast, the Business of Video podcast. Okay, we dual stream that on Facebook and on YouTube. And in order to get the engagement where people are talking back and forth with us, we ask a lot of questions. Okay. And I think that could be a big thing for you. So let me actually show you. What my channel looks like here. Okay. And I'm connecting my ClickMeetings. I love, how many of you guys are ClickMeeting users right now? I love ClickMeetings. Phenomenal organization, phenomenal company. Okay. So let me know when you can see my screen right now. Hopefully you're not seeing this little floaty thing. This is my Facebook page, and you guys can go like me at Facebook. Just search for Owen Video. But I want to show you what you can do here when you go live on Facebook. You can click on videos, right? And you can put a featured video right here on your Facebook page. and you can change this featured video anytime that you want. Okay, so I could change this Facebook video to, the 10 best software apps. That's a video that me and Nick did just the other day. And boom, my live video all of a sudden becomes the featured video. Now, I can also create a series of playlists. Look at this. Not a lot of people know about this. Now, keep in mind, this is from my business page. Okay, I believe in streaming from your business page, but streaming from your profile is a thing. And we can talk about when and how and where to do that. You can also stream from a Facebook group. You can also stream inside Facebook events, which I kind of recommend and kind of don't recommend. It all depends on what you're trying to accomplish. But look at these. So I've got all my playlists. I've got all my podcast episodes inside of a playlist here with a thumbnail attached. Very easy for me to find it and then share it with people. I've also got other videos that I've done that all look great. And again, very, very easy for people to find. So Facebook gives you these phenomenal features when you go live so that you can get more leverage, you can get more life from your video. Okay, so the first thing that you guys want to do, let me go back to the presentation, is you want to create a recurring weekly show. Let me ask you this. When you create your recurring show, what are 3 topics that you would stream about? Put 3 topics in the comment section. So I want to hear from, was it Jerry, our business and financial analyst? Jerry, what would you stream about? What are 3 topics that you would stream about? Maybe it's, and again, forgive me, I don't know exactly what you do. Would you be talking about like how to get back into the red during Black Friday? Would you talk about the difference between an asset and a liability for your business? Would you talk about how to invest your business profit wisely? For 10 minutes every single week. It's the Jerry Show, and people get used to seeing you. And now all of a sudden they're building relationship with you. This is what we call a parasocial relationship. And this is so important. Okay, so important, folks, because a lot of people don't know this. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. I actually have an 8-centimeter scar down my chest where they ripped me open, pulled the tumor out. They couldn't get all of it, so I had to go through chemo and radiation for a year, right? And my body is now I'm healthier and stronger and better than ever, although my hair never quite grew back the same. I had a beautiful, beautiful curly afro before all this happened, and it's gone now, folks. It's gone. It's not coming back. And luckily, I have great friends in the hat making business. So here's my point is you're developing relationship. When I was going through cancer, I was sick on the couch and I would watch TV constantly. And the 2 biggest shows I loved watching was Cheers and Frasier. Cheers and Frasier. Who remembers those shows? And I watched so much Frasier that I actually started to like Frasier. I was like, I bet Frasier and I would get along. I love Seattle. Seattle's one of my favorite, baby, I don't know what to do with, you know what I mean? And then it hit me. I don't know Frasier at all. Who I'm calling Frasier is a character on a TV show. This person that I think that I know, this person that I think would like me in real life is actually named Kelsey Grammer, and he's an actor. Live video creates relationship with your viewer. It's a one-way relationship called a parasocial relationship. And when you go live every week at the same date and the same time, Wednesdays at 9, Thursdays at 10, you develop relationship. Your audience comes to rely on you, and now you are trustworthy. And you can sell to them. That's exactly where we want to be. Now, here's the big thing. You want to invite your audience to your live. I see so many business owners failing in this. They don't go live. They go live. They don't tell anybody. And no one showed up to my live stream. Right? Of course, no one showed up to your live stream. You didn't tell anybody. Well, I didn't want to tell anybody in case it was embarrassing, and I don't want to embarrass myself. It's like, well, you did. You did embarrass yourself. Right? Because you did a live stream that no one showed up to, right? What could be more embarrassing, right? Here's the thing. If you can get 5 people to watch you for 10 minutes, you're killing it on the internet. You're killing it on the internet. Don't get, I didn't get 100 live people. I didn't get 50 live people. Dude, that's superstar status. You don't need that status. You need 5, 10, 20. 20 is a very successful show. 20 live viewers for 60 minutes, you're balling. You're balling. Let's start with 10, okay? So go start a show. Go tell your people about it. Now, step 2, this is my favorite step, okay? Step 2 is you are going to take that recording, okay, and you are going to repurpose highlights of your video. So here's what I do, okay, when I'm going live on the internet. what I do is I have a notepad with me, and I'm sort of like notating that we went live at 9 o'clock, and at 9:15, my guest said something cool. 9:15, my guest said something cool, right? I'm going to write down on my piece of paper 9:15. And then maybe again at 9:35, my guest said something cool, or maybe I said something cool. I'm going to write 9:35. In fact, let me flip this camera. Sorry. I know it's so unprofessional, but I've got notes from yesterday's show right here. You can see it's very, very simple. 12:15 and 12:43. Those were the big notes from yesterday's show. So then what I do is I go and I take the live video recording and I go to the 12:15 mark and I cut out that little snippet of video. And now, instead of a 60-minute live video I'm hoping everyone's going to watch, newsflash, they're not all going to watch it. I've got a 3-minute, a 2-minute, maybe a 5-minute little snippet highlight video that I can boost on Instagram. I can boost it on Twitter. I can put it in my website. I can even upload it to YouTube. I can upload it to Facebook. I can upload it to Facebook groups. I can put this little snippet everywhere. And I do this with all of my videos. So let me show you how that's possible. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do, I'm going to share my screen here, is I'm going to go into Facebook, okay, and I'm going to pick the video that I want to download. So I'm going to just pick any video here. This is my live video. Are you okay? And see these 3 dots down here? These 3 dots right here. I'm going to click those 3 dots and I'm going to click download video. And it's going to download the video for me.
Sorry, I'm afraid we can't see your screen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay, let's try that again. Can you see it now?
Not yet. Are you using desktop sharing feature?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, let's try it again, okay?
Okay, what I'll do is I'll X out of this.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back to the screen sharing button here.
Awesome.
Go open app. Yeah, the app opens up. All right, tell me when you can see my Facebook video. Nothing there? You guys see it? Dead air, dead air. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but here's the big takeaway that I wanted to share with you is that you can go, you guys cannot see the screen. Well, that's a bummer. What you can do, here's what you can do is on Facebook, you click on the video and on the right-hand side, there are these 3 dots. Click on those dots and you'll have an option to download the video. You can only download video you own, okay? So it has to be you can't go to someone else's page and download their video. It won't even give you the option. Once that video is downloaded, you can then cut it up into little tiny snippets like these right here. And I don't know if I can post images in the group, but I'll try and post this image in the chat so you guys can see it. Oh, I got a good question. No, I'm not able to post it in the chat. It's okay. I wasn't able to share my screen, but you can go into Facebook, you download the video, and then you take out the snippet highlights and you re-upload them. This is big, guys. Okay, this is big. You re-upload those highlights to your Facebook page and you boost them. How many of you know what it means to boost a post? Let me know in the comment section. How many of you guys know what it means to boost a post? This is massive, okay? When you boost a post, and I'm still trying to share my screen here because I would love for you guys to see this. When you boost a post, what you're doing is you are investing, you're putting a little bit of money behind the post so that Facebook will send it out to more people. You can even tell Facebook what people you want to send it out to. So if you want your video, if you want to do a live video, that's why soccer moms should hire a financial and business analyst, right? You can do that video and then boost it to people who are in that soccer mom's demographic. Does that make sense? So you've done a live video, you've taken a highlight from it, and now you're boosting it out. And this is how you're going to generate leads. Let me show you how. So hopefully you guys can still see the repurpose your highlights. Strategy number 3 is to boost that post to your webinar page. Boom. Now, this could be your ebook. It could be your contact us form. It could be any lead generation form. What I love about ClickMeeting, and this is going to sound a little salesy, so forgive me, but I love ClickMeeting. And here's why I love ClickMeeting is because they give you these free landing pages, these free webinar opt-in pages. So you can do a webinar, a live webinar on ClickMeeting, and then take the highlights out of that webinar, boost it on the internet, and tell people, hey, you want to watch the full webinar? Click here. When you click, they go to your ClickMeeting landing page where you can click, you can collect a name and an email and start generating leads for your business. Can I get an amen? I feel like I need to have a mic drop after I show that part, right? I've got a big high five coming in from Jason, who's behind the scenes right now. Guys, here it is again. Go live on Facebook, go live on ClickMeeting, do a live video, and do it at the same time every single week, every single time, so your audience knows you're going to be there. Then snap out the highlights. Get a 1 minute, 2 minute highlight from each video, upload that video to your Facebook page, and boost it back to your webinar registration page or your lead generation page, your lead magnet page. Okay, and if you want to see what a lead magnet page looks like, it looks just like this. I'm putting a call to action. You can go get my toolkit right now, and that's a lead generation page. You'll see that you'll get my toolkit if you give me your name and email. You can be doing the same thing for your business. As you say, do you liked my 1 minute snippet? Would you like to see the whole training, or would you like to subscribe to my channel? Give me your name and email, and I can make that happen for you, folks. This is what we call the video sales funnel. This is why Fortune 100 brands hire me to consult their agencies. This is why small businesses all around the world buy my courses, where I teach them how to make video, where to post it, what to say in it, and how to create a lead generation system. You create video content that drives to your lead magnet, where you now have got an email sequence that you can nurture with your audience and teach them more about your products and services, and eventually turn them into a sale. Now, we're going to be teaching this whole video sales funnel in my organization over the next 30 days. And if you would like to be on the waiting list for that, then get the toolkit right now. That you got, it's up there on the screen right now. Get my video toolkit. You'll be put on the waiting list. And when we teach the video sales funnel in January, you'll be the first people invited to join us in that. So I hope you'll go get the toolkit. In the toolkit, by the way, in my video sales, in my toolkit, you'll get a picture of the funnel. You'll get this funnel, but you'll also get a script. You'll understand the 6-point process for what you should say on video. I'm also going to give you some ideas for thumbnail design and how to look good with thumbnails. I'm going to show you how to design a background set in your office or your home that looks professional. So it's really chocked full of information, okay, on that presentation. But here's the deal. Again, you want to go live on Facebook on Wednesday, 10 a.m. every week, right? Maybe you take Christmas holidays off, you know what I mean? But every Wednesday at the same time, or every Friday at the same time, every Monday at the same time, you're live on Facebook and you're talking about your products, you're talking about your services. At the end of every video, you say, if you would like to buy from me, if you would like to do a call with me, then click on the link here and you can go register. Right? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to download that live video recording and you're going to edit out simple, small 1 minute, 2 minute highlight clips. Super, super easy to do. And then you're going to boost those highlight clips back to your webinar page so that you're generating leads with your live video. And that is what I came here to show you guys today. I want to take some time and answer any questions that you might have. I'd love to hear about roadblocks you might be experiencing. I'd love to know where you're stuck with video or even a bad experience you've had. I'm going to hang out with you guys for the next few minutes and just dig into your questions so that you walk away better armed and better prepared for live video than ever before.
Awesome. Owen, thank you very much for the awesome presentation. Lesson certainly learned. And now, as Owen said, we'll have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions to Owen, now it's the best time to ask them on the chat bot. We'll switch into the Q&A session, and I'll be with you guys again in a moment. Owen's question will pop up on the screen in a second.
Yeah, great. Okay, I saw this question. Udo, last name. Great name. I come from a long line of last names as well. So Udo is saying, I am not on Facebook and I'm actually not inclined to do it. Do I think I missed too much? Yes, you'll be out of business soon. Yeah, absolutely. You are missing way too much. And here's the thing. I get why you're not on Facebook. You don't like it. You're not into it. It's not your thing. But here's the thing. Your customers are into it. Your customers want to hear from you. Okay. And if you're not there on Facebook where all your customers are, they are hearing from your competitors and they don't even know you exist anymore. Oh, is Udo still doing that coaching thing? I haven't even heard from him. Maybe. I don't know. He's got an email thing. I mean, look, being on Facebook is not about you and what you like to do. And I deal with this all the time with churches, right? Churches, and it's very frustrating for me, right? Churches, you know, they have all these rules about, well, we're too holy to be on Facebook, or it's not, you know, nobody wants to engage with a church on Facebook, so they don't go on Facebook. When in reality, all of us want to be inspired, motivated, cared for, and lifted up on a daily basis. Your church, your business, your organization needs to be on Facebook as an advertiser. You don't need to be in every group and talking. That'll help. It'll help, right? But you need to be a business doing business on YouTube, on Facebook, right? And I would argue that YouTube's very, very similar because YouTube is increasing in watch time too. Again, you don't need to build a channel. You just need to have advertisements there so that people can see you. All right. Do we have okay, I got some great titles coming in. My customers are more on LinkedIn than on Facebook. I get what you're saying, okay, but it is 100% false. What you mean is I am in a you're in a B2B environment and you have meaningful business conversations on LinkedIn. Absolutely agree with you. No doubt. But to say your audience isn't on Facebook is just not true. Like 90% of Americans are on Facebook. What they mean is, I'm not on Facebook doing business. And that's okay. They are on Facebook looking at pictures of their grandkids, looking at pictures of their friends and family. They're uploading pictures of Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. And maybe instead of having their profile picture, they have a profile picture of their granddaughter, or they have a profile picture of their favorite sports team because they want to be anonymous. Okay. Your audience is on Facebook, but they're just not doing business on Facebook. That doesn't matter because as an advertiser, you can still be putting your content in front of them. And now they are seeing you on Facebook. They're not saying anything. And then they're seeing you on LinkedIn and they're going, that's the guy who's everywhere. This is what we call market leadership or multi-platform leadership, cross-platform dominance. You want to be in a place where you're everywhere to your customers. You are everywhere. Now, if you're getting more meaningful engagement on LinkedIn, right on, dude. Go live on Facebook and then post the link on LinkedIn Pulse. Go take the 1-minute highlight reel and upload it to LinkedIn. Right? It's a great question. I'm glad we're digging into it. And guys, I've made over 1,000 videos for the web. I've coached some of the biggest companies in the world. I've coached the VP of the North Face, almost a $2 billion company. In fact, they might be $2 billion now. At the time, they were not. Right? I've seen it. I've done it. I get it. I know what works and what doesn't. And so sometimes I get this real, I get real passionate about stuff. Okay. So what's better, Facebook live stream or webinars? For example, like this one. Great question from Radek. Here's the answer is this is no different than a live video. Right now, obviously, ClickMeeting is webinar software, and you guys know it as a webinar software, so you understand this to be a webinar. But this is exactly what you will see when I go live on Facebook or when I go live on YouTube. Now, sometimes we do interviews. Sometimes we do like training on the whiteboard, right? We do a variety of different things. But the way that I've run this show is literally no different than the way I've run my live stream. There is no difference between a live stream and a webinar. There's no difference. Okay. Now, live streams can be public, private, or you know, only to a few. A webinar can be public, private, or only to a few who register, right? A live video and a webinar are the same thing. Here's the difference. Let's go back to, well, great questions coming up here, guys. The slide. I don't want to go back to the slide, but in the slide, what did I talk about? I just lost my train of thought here. Oh, we're back. Okay, we're back to the slides already. In the slides, darn it. Sorry, guys. I'm sort of losing my track here. What was the question, Radek? I'm sorry. What was the one before this? What's better, Facebook live stream for webinars or example like this one? Okay, so let's go back to the slides. Now I remember. Thank you, guys. And we talk about going live on Facebook, okay? Create a recurring weekly update, a product demonstration, a news bulletin, a training, a Q&A, or anything else. Those are all webinar topics. Webinar is another way to say live video. Live video is another way to say webinar. So they blend. I want you guys to see the two as sort of blending. Now, if your marketing goal is like do content and then close people in webinars, you're going to close people in live video webinars, right? You can do a live video webinar and eventually find a good one and then use the recording over and over and over again. That's very successful too, right? But your webinars could be product demos. In fact, I coached a company on this. They're a multi-million-dollar software company. And what they were doing is they would use YouTube content to bring people to a webinar where they would demonstrate their products. And the webinar was just a straight product demo. At the end, it was like, who wants a consultation, right? So you can do the same thing with webinars. So you say Facebook versus, it's all the same thing. What I would do if I were you is, for those of you that aren't generating massive lists, right? If your list isn't huge, what I would do right now is I would start going live publicly more often, no registration, no opt-in. Get people addicted to you. Get people watching you, and then take it away. Do that for like 3 months. And then as people get used to you, say, sorry, if you want to see the webinar, you have to register now. Okay, and now you can start building your list. Okay, great. Let's go back to the next question. The next question I think was, is Instagram a good platform for streaming too? I love Instagram for streaming, but Instagram is a different play. You cannot click links on Instagram. You can't really do much on Instagram. Instagram is an influencer and awareness platform, right? So this is where you're going to gain following. This is where you're going to become like a local celebrity. And we believe in Instagram and you should use Instagram, but your strategy is going to be a little bit different. On Instagram, you can only go live from mobile. Okay. So you've got a mobile thing here, but you can invite people to your live stream. So what I would do is I would go live on Instagram and invite people to come into your stream and ask questions or share their thoughts. When that happens, that person automatically sends an alert to their whole following that says, you know, John Smith is going live with Andre Mateo right now. And so you'll gain followers that way. So going live on Instagram is a great way to get followers on Instagram, not necessarily to get traffic or to get stuff to your landing page. Great. You guys like my mug? I bought this mug 10 years ago as a Christmas gift to someone that worked in the office that I worked in. I never ended up getting around, never saw her, you know what I mean? And it's been part of our Christmas tradition ever since. Okay, great question from Tom Dom is saying, do you do a dry run before you go live? In the beginning, I did. Yeah, in the beginning, I did. Now I'm at a place where I can just sit down and go. And I also have a staff. I have a staff that creates an ROS for me. In fact, what you guys need is you need to get the toolkit. You really need to get the toolkit, because in the toolkit, I just tell you what to say and when to say it. And Tom, when that system's in place, when you have already written down your notes on what you want to talk about, it's really just like giving a speech. At your kid's school, you're kind of looking at the camera. A big trap is people look at the computer screen. Don't do that. Look at the camera, and then every now and then reference your notes. So I've got my notes over here. I'll just put them up here so you can see them. Pretend this is a computer screen. I might do something like this. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Today, we're going to be talking about, financial business and analyst type stuff. We're going to be going deep into finances and how to invest. So I hope you'll stick around. I'm Owen Video. Thanks for being here. Hi, everybody. Today's show, right? And that's what you do. You kind of look at your notes and look at the camera and look at your notes and look at your camera. In fact, I have my kids write poems or stories, and then they have to read them to the family. And I'm teaching them this art of delivery. Right. And so that's a huge one. So Andre is saying, I'm an international business manager. Hey, I would love for you, find me on social, Owen Video. I would love for you guys to stay in touch.
I think we are out of question right now. Or maybe you guys have some more questions. So now it's like the best time to ask them. If not, you can always contact us via email, via social media. Here is my email, actually, if you'd like to use it. If you have any questions about this webinar or about the upcoming ones, we'll be happy to hear them all. And Owen, to you, our guest of honor today. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and being here with us today. It was a great pleasure to hosting this event for you. And for you guys, this webinar, this streaming was of course recorded. So within a few days, you will certainly receive the recording with all the information, and keep up with us. Stay up to date with our latest news, updates, webinars, and everything you'd like to know. And Owen,
and here's what I'm going to do. Once I get the recording of the webinar, I'm going to watch it. I'm actually going to have my assistant watch it and find the key points. I'll make snippets out of those and I'll boost them on Facebook so people see, oh, Owen's doing webinars with ClickMeeting. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Guys, that is the art. That is the art, right? You do these webinars, you do these live streams, you take snippets and you boost them out. And all of a sudden, you're getting recognized in the coffee shop. All of a sudden, you're getting recognized at the restaurants. All of a sudden, everyone knows who you are. And that's when your business explodes.
Yeah, we'll try to do the same with those snippets, actually, and we'll compare, Owen, okay? We'll compare our snippets. So again, we have some messages from the audience. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, Owen. So yeah, I think everyone is really happy about the webinar. So are we. So thank you very much for joining us today. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely evenings, and see you guys very soon. Thanks, Owen. Bye,
guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.
See you.